Hello, I'm Dennis Raleigh, owner of Augusta Seed in Stanton, Virginia. Welcome to our fall Augusta Seed dinner meeting. We hope that you'll enjoy what you see tonight as we go through a litany of new hybrids that are going to be very important for your future. Tonight, we're going to showcase our 2150, a tremendous 100-day hybrid with Durcade Viptera technology, fast dry down and really good yielding. We're also going to jump up to the 110-day, and we're going to talk about the new 2060 Power Core, and it is being absolutely fantastic for us. It's a hybrid that you can take to any irrigated land, and when you hit your dry land edges, it'll do fantastic on top of that. So it's really stress hardy. Another one that we're going to hear about tonight is going to be the 2260, a new above ground only with Magasure, tremendous 110-day corn. And we're also going to speak of a couple of other new hybrids. And of course, the 1961 has been around for several years, and it's a great hybrid for you. But we've got several new power cores that we want Craig and Daniel to bring you and talk to you about here yet this evening. You know, I like to say, and many of you have heard me say, that I love the world of corn. This is where my life is, where God's placed me, and I've flourished. And I absolutely love it because of all that we can do inside of the genetics to bring you what you need. And we're having an explosion in those genetics for you. I did want to mention to you that this hybrid right here that I'm in today in Stanton, Virginia at Kentmere Farms, it's under irrigation. We had a horrible year of heat and dry weather, but under irrigation, 4465, 115-day hybrid is doing a fantastic job. Hey, this is going to be a nice evening. Thank you so much for coming. Sit back and enjoy an Augusta Seed dinner meeting. We certainly appreciate you being here for us, and we appreciate the opportunity to be here for you.
Originally founded in 1977, Augusta Seed has spent the last 47 years committed to finding corn genetics for local farmers. With an abundance of heat and drought stress, as well as tremendous disease pressure, finding the right hybrid can be a challenging task. At Augusta, we pride ourselves on using local research to find the best option for your farm. In 2024 alone, Augusta tested 98 hybrids, including 2260 and 1964, under every condition possible. We have 27 foundational research plots from Wisconsin to North Carolina, including 6 here on the Eastern Shore, as well as over 100 regional farm trials. With exciting new options available with Power Core, as well as a variety of Agrasure products, we are poised to defend against a multitude of diseases, as well as offering high yields and excellent test weight. Here at Augusta, we are dedicated to finding hybrids for your farm that will bring maximum yield under stress.
This is Hybrid 2150, 100 days, and it is an unbelievably good hybrid for 100-day corn. Puts on lots of rows around in Perry County last year when so many things were struggling, including a lot of mine. It was for Bob Hines, it was putting on 22 rows around on bunches and bunches of ears. It's going to consistently put on that 18 to 22. And the good news with that, it's not only carrying yield with it, it's also carrying tremendous agronomics. This plant here should have been harvested a long time ago. The top of the plant still intact. The roots and stalks for 100 days at this point in its life is unbelievably good. Yield, agronomics, drought tolerance, everything that we have thrown at this corn has handled it superbly well. And we will take a look. Now this is probably planted, at least 34,000, and I'm betting that's 18 to 20 rows around. I'll break it open and let you see it. Oh, there's just huge amounts of corn in there. There's just not a better option on her days. We are in a new hybrid of ours. This is 2254. It's a 104-day corn. This is planted. It should have been harvested a long time ago. It's dried down. I'm looking down and it's standing perfectly. There's not one stalk broken over, not one root pulled up. The intactness in the leaf upper end is incredible. But the most incredible thing is that right here. 104-day, planted 34 to 36,000, like all of our elite trials are planted. And we're putting on ears like this. We've already harvested several plots. We're seeing consistent yielding, consistent ear size. These leaves are almost perfectly spotless. It's holding off the dreaded tar almost perfectly. It's not been a year for gray or northern. So I don't quite know how it's going to handle that yet. But I look at these ears here. I'm looking at the same thing right here beside me. Tremendous ear development, tremendous yield. And you guys have been asking me for 104, 105, 106-day corn for a couple of years now. And we're bringing them to the table in spades with yield, with agronomics. Love this 2254. We are here in Pennsylvania in 1259. Now, I got a couple of hybrids here that I'm going to talk to you about in the dinner meeting that need to be planted at a lower population, and this is one of those. We are looking at probably 35,000, which is way too much population for this hybrid. Needs to be about 5,000 less under these conditions, but I still want you to see the ears that we have here. This hybrid has great flex. It's been planted up in certainly kind of the central northern part of Pennsylvania to great success, and we're seeing that here. You're going to have modest test weight, but huge ear flex, and we're going to see ears just like this. Look at that ear, and we're talking 35,000. Huge yield on this here. We're going to break it open. We're going to see a lot of kernels here. Fantastic hybrid. Just need to work on the population.
I'm surprised pollination was as good as it was, because it was hot at that time. Most of my corn down here, somewhere between 185 and 200 pounds. Usually I put a few pounds on with a pivot at tassel. I didn't do that this year just because of the heat and all. But yeah, I'm dribbled twice with 25 gallons to 30%, and then 30 pounds on with a planter when I plant. That's about it.
Break an ear off and tell me what you're seeing and whether you like. We walked a little bit in this field. Are you happy with what you're seeing?
Yeah, these are. For 34,000, look at that ear. That's quite an ear, and
it's really impressive.
Got good kernel size. I'm with you. I think it's 250 easy in this field.
Yeah. It's really impressive, Fred. Really impressive what you got here.
Hey guys, it is August 29th. I'm outside of Frankfort, Delaware in a field of the new Augusta 2260. This is actually one of few fields that we have that we actually were able to get 2260 across an entire field instead of just in a test plot. We're looking at about a population of around 30,000. It is irrigated, but you can tell from the tip back that we've had some stress here this year. Obviously a lot of heat even being planted later, as well as drought, which the irrigation does help. But I really like what I'm seeing here in this 2260. It's putting on a very consistent ear, right about chest height. Overall plant height is only about 8 foot tall here. So I really like what I'm physiologically seeing. This hybrid is supposed to be very healthy and has good stalks and roots underneath of it.
We're here in a 1961, planted again, way higher than this population probably should be, 35, 36,000. This double-eared here, right here on the very end. It's a short plant. Can't really see it from the video here, but it's going to be about 1.5 feet shorter than most things that you're going to plant. It's going to be a belly high ear placement. It's going to dry down fantastic for 111 days. It has Dercepta, which means it has Viterra on it. It's the best above ground insect protection that you can buy. It's high yielding. It's got high digestibility. And ask your dealers, ask your local dealers what they think of it. They love this hybrid. It is pricier than most of the things that I have, but when it comes with the yield, when it comes with the digestibility, it comes with the health, the roots and stalks, the Viterra, you're getting a whole lot for that money. And it's a tremendous 111-day corn for Pennsylvania. We're in hybrid number 4862. It's 112 days. It's a brand new hybrid for us. And to be honest with you, I'm extraordinarily excited about what we're seeing coming out of our research. This is one coming out of our research this year. 2060, a fantastic hybrid, was my best hybrid last year, yield and agronomics wise. This 4862 is it's just overshadowing it just a little bit. Got small quantities of it. It's something I want you to sample out at 112 days. I'm having to hold this one open because it's already drying down and falling over. But this is 36,000. Take a look at that ear at 36,000. And look at this year at 36,000. Every ear is a giant ear. In this drought and heat, it's filling out all the way to the tip. Got these monster ears. The yields I have in so far are fantastic. Roots and stalks have been near perfect. And this hasn't been a year for leaf disease, but I can't speak exactly how it's going to do on northern leaf blight or gray leaf spot, but I'm telling you, it has been almost perfectly clear. Just a touch of tar spot in here. It's holding that off very nicely. Trust me, this is one that you guys will want to see on your farm in some fashion this coming year. In 7162, and this has had its best year it's ever had. We've had this hybrid for a long time, but this is the kind of year that it likes. It has nice big flex. You need to drop that population. It never needs to be planted over 30,000. You can go as low as 22. One of those hybrids that can give you 10 bushels per thousand. So 22,000 under the right conditions, you can be looking at 220 bushels. And it's just got big flex. It has handled the heat that this season has thrown at it. And look at it. Perfectly pollinated ear. Nice straight kernels. Good test weight on this one. You know, we certainly can get up into that 58 to 60 pound test weight under the right conditions. Let's handle the heat. Drop that population, let it flex. It's going to handle the drought. 112 days, fantastic hybrid for PA.
This is actually, showing, with just a little bit of timely rain, what it can do.
Very healthy plant. We're trying to continue forward as we've lost a lot of our green gene type of genetics. This is kind of the green gene 2.0, very, very healthy plant. This has got great height to it, has put on a very nice ear. You're seeing a little bit of tip back, but for the most part, it's pollinated all the way out to the end. You're gonna see typically about 16 to 18 rows around with this. And walking in the field where we have seen some skips or a gap, that ear has really flexed out really nicely. This is a great dual purpose hybrid. Should be very good feed value with this hybrid as well. But just really excited about moving forward with this 1964 114 day.
We're in Oxford, Pennsylvania. We just passed by a field of 1165, which has been a staple here. And this actually looks better. Tremendous health in the leaves here. The roots and stalks are fantastic. I have green all the way down the stalk, all the way to the roots. But look at the ears. They're filled out all the way to the tip. The agronomics on this hybrid are fantastic, but this is the key. A tremendous ear. And we saw it do it last year, and we're seeing it do it this year. A nice, beautiful ear with very good kernel depth. And as good as 1165 is, this looks better.
Hey guys, thanks for coming to our Augusta Seed Corn meeting. It was great to be able to visit together, and I know that y'all have had a really good time with our people that are there working with you. Thanks for being Augusta customers or potential customers. And guys, you know, you've heard me say this every meeting that we've had out there, and I have done so since, really and truly, since about 1980. Every seed corn meeting that we close, we always encourage you to pray for America. If you don't hear anything else out of our meeting tonight, and if you only came to eat really good food and to talk to your buddies, pray for America. Every single one of us knows that America's in trouble and we need to turn things around. I believe we're going to do it, and there's a bright future ahead for your children and grandchildren as well as mine. Let's do it together. Thanks. Have a great year. Bye for now.